Welcome to the Cup of Joe, and this is your boy Lyrikal. We're going to be vibing in the kitchen today and showing you what I am made of in the kitchen on the Cup of Joe. Boom ba doom bang bang boom de, boom ba doom da dang boom doom da, boom ba doom dang dang boom de. Who's for that melody? Hey, they try hold me down from moving. Almighty Father pull we back up. They try hold me down from moving. Green light we go in, no we can't stop. Finally we find a way to party again. Oh, yeah. Finally we find a way to play mass again. Oh, find a way, we find a way to party again. We find a way to jump out again. We find a way to party again. Hey, we find a way. The action start in Miami. Hey, chipping away. Jamming on the road and we sipping. Chipping away. Whole Caribbean here. I like that one. Oh, hey. Boom ba doom bang bang boom day.
We find a way, thanks to Lyrikal. We find a way to party again.
We are here. COJ, Cup of Joe.
Lyrikal is in the house.
Yes.
We are coming back. This is Cup of Joe, Carnival, Tabanca. Here's what's coming up on the show, guys.
So we're drinking vodka, yeah?
Yeah, we do have vodka.
Yeah,
you do have vodka.
So much. Oh gosh, yeah, you catch me.
We are masqueraders.
Sesame oil. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Cup of Joe Carnival in full effect, and I have with me Mr. Devon Martin.
Yes. Yeah. We are here.
Take off your shit. Nobody knows who's Devon Martin, you know.
All right. Well, they might know as Lyrikal or Lyro or something.
Lyro in the house.
I feel like I take off my jacket too. I'm gonna keep that one for now.
As always, when fans of the music hear Devon Martin,
yeah.
do they know who they're referring to?
Not all. Some of them, some of the fans, they really tune in, to your whole background.
Yeah.
They read your bio and you know what I mean. So some of them just actually call me Mr. Martin.
Serious?
Yeah.
Like real fans.
Like real die-hard fans. They got the die-hard fans who call me Devon Martin or Mr. Martin. It's all good. You ain't not to say Lyrikal like this.
We'll talk more about how the name Lyrikal came about.
No problem.
Lyrikal line with us. We on Cup of Joe Carnival, Tabanca. The Tabanca is real.
Very real.
We get a little taste of the carnival. We happy for that.
Yeah.
We find our way.
We're grateful.
We find our way. We're grateful and we find our way.
Yes.
We starting the show, Lyro, with a cocktail because I believe you need to salute. Cheers to life. We here. We thankful.
Couldn't be a better way to start.
Couldn't be a better way to start. I want to introduce you to this gentleman there.
Right.
Mr. Master Mixologist Tyrone Benjamin is in the house.
Nice to meet you.
And
Nice to meet you, my brother.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
doing some absolutely wonderful cocktails for us over this carnival season.
You look ready.
Thanks to the folks at Absolute Vodka.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you doing for us today?
So this cocktail is actually called So Magical. And it was based on
You like shipping
I
the
like
lady.
that.
one of
I
my
like
favorite
that.
tunes. Yeah.
Mama
So-
got you right.
I'm taking that.
So we're mixing up some magic here.
Right.
So mixology is all about mixing flavors, and we have our base spirit, which is the highlight.
Right.
Absolute. And this is the Carnival edition for 22. So we're drinking vodka. Yeah?
Yeah. We do have vodka. You do have vodka.
Vodka and the tequila kind of similar.
Yeah. You do have vodka.
Alright, so I'm training some blueberries here to the base of our glass.
What's the name of it again? Sorry.
This one is called So Magical. Oh gosh, yeah, you catch me. And right behind, I'm gonna model these blueberries to extract the juices and the flavor which would be in this cocktail.
So magical.
We're calling this a flash infusion, where I'm gonna be adding the alcohol
Give me straight there.
into this.
You real good?
Yeah, boy.
So I'm leaving this one side,
Right.
Okay.
Like infused.
like a kind of flash infusion, right?
Flash infusion.
So I'm taking my mixing glass now, and I'm training some honeydew melon.
Fruity cocktail. Expensive fruits there, boy, Ty.
Yeah, not too
Blueberry.
expensive. Yeah, well, you can consider it, yes. And I'm gonna take some purple Thai, basil.
I love basil
right?
actually.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
throwing
love
in about, say, per cocktail, because I'm making 2 cocktails.
Right.
So I throw
So
in.
I gain one basically.
Yeah, you gain one, of course,
yeah,
of
I gain
course.
one. Thanks, I appreciate it.
So I can leave out. You know? And I can leave out. That's all right.
That's alright, yeah. You're accustomed.
I'll have fun experiment. Right? So I'm modeling this.
Right.
So you model the fruits separately.
Yeah.
Normally you throw everything in together and model all together.
Yeah, but I'll show you why I do it.
Okay.
Like how I do it.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
At the end.
Okay. That's called modeling.
Modeling, yeah. So
Modeling.
like extracting all the
Right.
juices from
Right.
the cocktail.
Nice.
At this point, I'm gonna add some lime juice. And there's gonna be the sour element to the cocktail.
Right.
So in mixology, you always have something sweet, something sour,
Right.
something strong, something weak,
Yeah.
and even bitter. So those are the more or less 5 elements in balance in a cocktail.
Okay.
That's what you're looking to do when you're mixing a drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Right.
The sweet now is white sugar, granulated sugar.
Right.
So this will balance back the lime. Yeah. So you see now the purple Thai basil now, the
Yes,
reaction with
that's
the
the
lime,
colour, yeah.
that's what happening there. Yeah, changing color. Alright. So from here, I'm gonna add my ice. It's simple when you think of it, right? I just taken a little different method. I want it to be a little magical, you know? So when you're shaking it out, everything will mix. All the
Right.
ingredients will mix.
Yeah.
Again, some dilution, so the ice will dilute into the cocktail. So I just top up my glasses with ice now.
Blueberry and vodka in there. Blueberry and the
Blueberry,
absolute
yeah.
vodka in
The absolute vodka will actually help pull out more flavor from the blueberry.
there. Ty, foolish question.
Yes.
You're actually building the drinks with the base of the vodka and the blueberries there now.
Yes.
Okay. So
This
that's
is
intentional.
something that I don't normally do. I
Right.
would probably, as you were saying, I would mix everything into the one mixing glass.
Right.
Right? But my intention is to have a little layering.
Okay.
So you would see the blue to the bottom.
Nice.
And let me show you. So this is full of flavor. This is full of aromatics.
Yeah.
And last but not least, so we're gonna top up now with a double Dutch pomegranate.
Okay.
So we gain all these flavors here, right? And this actually has basil in it as well, right?
Okay.
You get
Come.
that, you get that on the market now as well? The double
Yeah.
Dutch, that double Dutch, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Gonna throw in a nice chunk of our same honeydew melon and 2 blueberries. Wake up the
Slap
leaf.
it up.
Yeah, man. There's a part where you kind of release the oils out on the leaf now, so you get more aromatics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, here we go. So magical.
So magical. So you see one of the things, right?
Yeah.
One of the things is Absolute for making these cocktails possible over the Carnival Tabanca period. Absolute took us through the Tabanca.
Okay.
If it wasn't for Absolute vodka, I would not be able to make it through the Carnival season.
Okay. So big up Absolute.
Pick up Absolute.
Yeah.
You drink and eat with all your senses, you know, not just your mouth and your palate.
Right.
So you see the prettiness, what's the prettiness type put on the thing? It's that you feel it to drink this. When you put your nose in it, and you sort of smell the. Master mixologist Tyrone Benjamin.
Okay, I bounce to Yeah.
So
So
magical.
magical.
So magical.
So magical.
So magical.
We coming right back. Lyrikal in the house. We drinking. We rolling out a recipe right after this. Come on back. And still to come.
A guy on the court will say, man, you really lyrical, man. You know what I mean? And a show was coming up, one of my first shows, and I needed a name. And the guy for the show, he say, what name you want to go by, what name you want to put on the flyer? I say, Lyrikal. Never one time I seen it like I would have been here today.
This cleanup break is brought to you by SIF. Deep cleaning all around your home.
Cheers to life. The Cup of Joe edition with me, Lyrikal here. What I'm saying is, bring a cup of nice and some alcohol, it's right here we drinking. Every day we fetting, so do not bother we when we dining. Plenty gal on the road, them the bikinis and the masquerade. It's freedom, freedom, yeah. Can't miss we when you see we stand up in the party, yeah. Make some room and give we some space, yeah. Nothing in the world but that we is we they try to envy, yeah. Because the more freedom the states, what? Close your eyes and feel on freedom. That's feel. Close your eyes and feel on freedom. That's feel. We are masqueraders, so leave we alone. That's on the road that is we home. We are masqueraders, yeah. We really don't want no shame. We are masqueraders. Freedom make we change we name. Masqueraders. Right now a single girl, so come wind up on me. Right there. Cause you're my winding on a girl anyway.
Hey, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. I ain't lying.
Blessings.
That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. So, I understand that you don't eat everything. Your man don't do the dairy and the eggs and the creamy vibes.
Yeah, I don't do the creamy vibes.
Right.
I like it, but I don't think it's like me.
No, that's fair enough. And then protein wise, you do fish and chicken.
I do chicken and fish. Yeah.
Right. So I hope salmon is one of your.
Yeah, I love salmon.
Salmon. I love salmon. I do so much salmon on the show sometimes.
The seasoning on that salmon alone.
So let's talk about that one thing.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper, very basic.
Right.
Some shadow benny.
Right.
Smell and you will smell some sesame oil. So
smelling the sesame oil.
The Asian flavor. So I'm going with an Asian twist on the salmon.
Okay.
I have some shadow benny, ginger. I had this kind of marinating overnight.
So you soak it in the sesame oil now?
Just a drizzle, yeah. If you watch, you might see a little sesame oil happening there.
Right.
I'm gonna toss that in this pan in just a little bit and give it a nice little sear.
Okay.
I've been doing finger foods, Lyrikal.
Right.
Many people home, they're taking in the shows on the TV. So I kind of showing people good ideas to use when you're home and your vibes and you're relaxing.
Right.
And that kind of thing. So this is a nice finger food that you can try with some salmon, chunks, and a nice Asian dip. So I'm going to do the dip very, very simply here. All the ingredients you should have in your pantry at home. This is soy sauce. Okay. About a quarter cup of soy sauce, more sesame oil, right? More sesame oil. So this is some rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
So it's vinegar. It just gives it that little tartness. Yeah, rice wine vinegar. Yeah, rice wine vinegar. Fresh ginger.
Okay.
Fresh ginger. Just get that ginger out in there. This here is some chili paste.
I love spicy.
Yeah, nice. You love spicy?
I love spicy.
Right, okay, so you're good with this. So this is just a little chili paste out of the bottle to round it off.
Yeah.
Some sugar. I like to add some fresh herbs.
Yeah.
So this is our very own shadow benny, born and bred in Trinidad and Tobago. And then there's something about Asia. When you're doing Asian food, you must use some chives. Chive just kind of blends well with Chinese Asian flavors. You love Chinese food?
Yeah, I love
the way I find you're kind of saying I love. Everything I do. You sound like you're a lover of Chinese food. Yeah.
I love Asian.
And you just kind of mix all this kind of thing together. You whisk it in nicely.
Right.
We'll deal with that there in a little while. I want to get my fire back on here. I want to get my pan nice and hot. So a wide frying pan. Ideally a nice wide frying pan. You want a wide base. The reason for that is that when you're searing this, You don't want to bunch it up.
Too much.
You want
spread out.
Spread out. You want everybody to have its own little space and its own little room for individual sale.
Right.
Because salmon, you want each salmon piece to cook properly and evenly. Okay. Right? So once it's like this, I don't know if you've done salmon before.
Yeah.
You know your way around the kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen you around the kitchen.
Yeah, I know a little thing.
Voice say that you really can't cook though. I think last time Voice came, he said he could cook and you really.
I didn't really want to touch on that. Since I bring it up.
That is what Voice was here. He's the right way, so
He does mama guy, he right through. He's mama. Listen, it had numerous times. I show a little step by step.
I think I saw that on the ground. I saw that on the ground.
You know what I mean? A step by step fish, a little pillar or something.
Right.
The man never show a step by step ever.
He just come with the finished dish. The finished dish.
Now make bread. Now make fish. And I said, boy, you see this mama guy. Mama guy, the world is mama guy, people. Yes, he is sing. He's dance, he's right, he's doing that. He cannot cook.
He cannot cook.
He put it there in the kitchen. Nice, my boy.
Big up Voice all the time.
Big up Voice
all the time. Alright guys, so cooking salmon, I want this evenly spread.
Nice.
So each salmon, as I said, will get its own love under the fire, right? No longer than 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes on either side maximum. You will see the sides that's really getting a little opaque, but 2 minutes on either side.
Okay.
If it looks a little undercooked, don't panic, because when you take it off, there's some residual cooking that will take place afterwards.
Okay.
And it will be perfect bites. Other than that, you'll get rubbery salmon. And you'll get a cup of Jovex. So yeah, I ain't paying for that salmon. I ain't paying for that salmon.
We don't want to dry salmon.
2 minutes, right, Lyro?
Right.
So we could turn now, easy, nice, perfectly cooked on one side, and you know that when you see this nice sear, see that nice color. Lyro, come and check it out. Come and check it out. So that is a nice, you see that nice brown sear?
Nice,
yeah.
Next 2 minutes here now.
And another 2.5 minutes. These are some big chunks.
Yeah.
So, you know, you could probably give it, I would say another probably 2.5 to 3 minutes, right?
Okay, yeah.
So while that's doing its thing there, I'm gonna get ready to plate up.
Right.
So I have this, so as I said, finger foods kind of business.
Nice.
I just want to pour our dip in here. So Lyro, come and see this.
Right.
So you see, even though you're seeing a little pinky stuff still happening there, you don't want that get over brown. Okay. That little pink, it will be moist to the bite, juicy. If you let that stay there, it just dry. It will dry out. And trust me, you want it better. So this here is good. I will actually start to plate up here for you now. So I just really want, remember finger food vibes?
Yeah.
So I have some nice lettuce.
Nice sweet peppers you have in there too.
It's a little sweet pepper, red peppers, sweet peppers. And some okras. I use the same seasonings basically. A little bit of sesame oil, a little salt, a little pepper, toss with a little ginger, a little sesame oil, and I just put it in the oven and I roast it.
Okay.
This is really just roasted okras. Just to add to the vibes, you know. Just to kind of sprinkle, It will go well with the salmon. So you kind of, I just want to dot the okras a little bit. Let me sample this thing, you know.
All right.
So this is basically, as I said, seared salmon with an Asian dipping sauce, right? And you can get the recipe on CupofJoeCaribbean.com. Very, very, very simple. And this is just like, as I say, you kind of just pick up a little dip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, dip again.
This is it. Papa Joe. Seared salmon. Asian dip. Amazing.
When we come back, we talk to this one. We sit down, relax. Lyrikal in the house, guys. Come on back. This cleanup break is brought to you by Sif. Deep cleaning all around your home. Share a Cup is brought to you by Ovaltine. All right, we're back and it's time to share a cup. Thanks to the folks at Ovaltine with the man Lyrikal. And Ovaltine, for those of you who don't know, you could do so much wonderful stuff with this wonderful malted drink. And I did today a very simple, icy Ovaltine mocha. I love coffee. So mixing Ovaltine and coffee is almost like perfection for me. When last you drink Ovaltine, bro?
Yes.
Ovaltine is like literally takes you back to childhood.
Definitely.
It takes you back to childhood.
Definitely.
And the biscuits, I remember I would be eating packs of these biscuits.
Yeah, all now I usually call Putri Pack at the end.
Yeah. Ovaltine is back with a bang. Thanking the folks at Ovaltine for making this possible. Lyro, tell me first where the name came from. I just like because were you a lyrics man back in the day? You used, where did you lyrics?
I started off before singing. I started off like writing poems and things. So I was always good in writing essays and stuff like that. So I was always good with words. And then when I started playing sports, I was always into sports.
Yeah.
Football, and basketball, and
you did track as well, I think.
And the track, yeah.
The track as well.
I was always good in them.
Yeah.
So I used to be like on the field, on the court or whatever, and they're just singing. You know, we singing. I write a song home, I come and sing it on the court. At that one time, you know, I was in Staten Island, New York, by my mom, and she said, and a guy on the court, he said, "Man, you're really lyrical, man." You know what I mean? And a show was coming up, one of my first shows, and I needed a name. And every time he see me, he was like, "You're really lyrical, man. You're really lyrical." And the guy for the show, he said, "What name you want to go by? What name you want to put on the flyer?" I say, "Lyrical Youth."
That come back to you.
Yeah, I say Lyrical Youth because all them time I really focus. I mean, besides school, I focus and I always had a great passion for music.
Yeah.
So I use the name Lyrical Youth. And as I get more material, I just drop the Youth.
The Youth.
And kept,
you get big man Lyrical.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. I love the story behind the name, you know. Because every name, every artist have a story behind the name. Yeah. You would have born in Toronto.
Yes, General Hospital.
But my General Hospital.
To be exact. We're born.
But you migrated at a very young age.
Yeah.
Early, you were 12, 13 years old?
13 years.
You migrated.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. I mean, moving from Trinidad at that age is a kind of age where you make friends already.
Yeah.
Take me back to those days. And how much of that you remember?
Well, it was like bittersweet, you know, because my mom had migrated already for like 7 years. So I didn't see my mom for 7 years.
Wow.
And I was a mama's boy, you know what I mean? Probably still is a mama, you know what I mean? So I was missing my mom.
Yeah.
You know, sisters and them was doing a great job, you know, taking care of us and everything.
Right.
But like I say, I made friends, like in school, like, you know what I mean? And it was kind of hard to leave my friends, go, you know, America, you know, and make new friends. But at the same time, I want to see my mom, you know what I mean? So it was bittersweet. I always wanted, you know, to see what New York looked like, to see what America looked like, you know, seeing it on TV and stuff like that. So I was very excited to go. But then, like I say, to leave all my friends and ain't knowing nobody there. So when I started going to school, it was like, wait, I had to start to know all these people again, you know what I mean, and make new friends and stuff like that. So, but I wouldn't say I regret it. You know what I mean, it was great. It was great to expand and, you know, see a different place, different world, meet new people, you know, different cultures and stuff like that. So it was, I think for me, it worked out in the best way, you know what I mean? So I get kind of best of both places.
Best of both.
Yeah.
But so take me now and connect that to the music because you would have left home, as I said, at a very tender age where you're now developing and learning yourself as a young man.
Right.
The musical influence that you would have had, because I'm thinking now when you move to the US and now you get exposed to hip hop and R&B. But was it that Soca just came back to you? What are musical influence?
Well, when I first started making music, I'm glad you asked that question because I started, you know, singing over like hip hop beats. Because like I say, I ain't know no producers all them time. I was 13 years old, going on 14. And I didn't know any producers, so I used to sing on hip hop beats, reggae beats, and stuff like that. But I always kept that style of singing, you know, that flow and the accent and everything like that. And then, you know, fast forward to that a little more, I met my manager, who is my manager, my general manager today, Natasha Andrews. And she introduced me to Mastermind, who used to play with Bungie and them band. And he gave me the pot of gold rhythm of Bungie and them saying, "I want you to blaze the fire." Right? And he come on that rhythm, and after that, we built a relationship, and he started to do songs like All Over the Girl. I was up to 25-8 and all these, you know, current songs. So
So back there when you like almost reconnected with soca because you got the opportunity in New York to do it. What was that like for you? Because I know, I mean, connecting back, I suppose, back to homeland.
Right.
I mean, what was that experience?
It was a good experience, one, you know, but it was something kind of like, I wonder if they will accept me. I wonder if they will accept me, boy, to sing soca again. And it had a lot of naysayers and saying, boy, the only way you could bust in soca is if you go back to Trinidad and live. You know what I'm saying? So, go back. Why I have to go back and live? Just to, you know what I mean? Sing the music. And that was a thing for like years and years and years. Even artists coming up from here and saying, boy, I feel got to go back down the road and do your thing, you know. But I used to, so I started coming down, but I didn't move back. You know, I started coming back down and, you know, hitting little 1-2 studios and go back up the road, do my thing again, you know, and until, as they say, I get through. You know?
Difficult period in terms of because having to come back.
Difficult period, but I always like difficult times. It's weird. I like you know, as they say, the tough times. That I think that has bring out the best in me. This was worth the time and worth the grind. You know.
What do you think caused the bus?
I mean consistency. You know, dedication, passion. Like I say, I never one day, you know, tell myself or tell anybody, but I feel like giving up on the music.
Never one time you thought sport versus music?
Yeah. I actually had a greater passion for football at one time than music.
So never your love for the music prevailed and you decided this is what I wanted to do. When did that happen?
That happened when people start telling me how good they thought I went in music. You know, when I start singing for them, like, you know, like the basketball court and the little competitions and stuff I start going in, you know, they start saying, boy, you're real good, and people say, boy, you go be a star. And I never see it. Never one time I seen it like I would have been here today, you know, at this level. Never one time.
Tell me about, I mean, I know you're responsible for a lot of the writing as well on your tracks and so on. The inspiration behind your style of music. We went to a concert. One of the things I think one of my buddies said was Lyrikal produces positive music. And when he said it, I say positive music. You know, I didn't think of it in that way. And how do you feel about that? I mean, your style of song, your style of what you put out as the brand Soca that is Lyrikal. How would you describe it?
Well, I would describe it as versatile. I try to do a balance, you know. So obviously we don't do anything negative, you know. So I don't think anything in soca, you know, at the top of my mind could be like, you know, negative song. At least not from me, you know. But as you say, positive music, I try to balance my concepts on my songs, you know. So you'll hear a song like Soca Forever, you know, you'll hear a song like Happy Place, and then you'll hear a song like Back Then Do Like That, you know what I mean? And like I say, it's all positive music, so I try to make positive, party, you know, songs about life, you know what I mean? So I try to always balance it, so I kind of try to be as versatile as possible in the concepts of my, you know, the lyrical content that I produce.
And now I think by extension, your music connects.
Definitely.
Your music connects. When people hear a lyrical,
happy music.
And I think the happy place vibe that you're now presenting kind of represents you as well. Your music puts you in that happy place. Talking about some of the music you've done this year, Hannah, and then talking about Soca Forever.
Well, this year I did Find a Way. Woman of the Year, Fetka Over, One Dance. Oh man, so many songs, boy. One Jam.
Album coming soon.
Album coming. Album is definitely coming.
Right. So the pandemic didn't affect you creatively at all?
No, at all. Because when the pandemic hit, I didn't have a studio, you know, and then obviously it was the whole social distancing and, you know, the spread of the COVID-19, of course, so practice safety. So studios was closed down, men didn't wanted to come by them, you know, I ain't really want to go by nobody, you know what I mean, respectfully to do anything, so I invest in my own studio. So that, by having your own studio, and then Cohen told me that, a couple artists told me that, they say, once you have your own studio, you will start to produce music like a machine. Because it's right there. Any little idea you get is, you ain't had to wait for tomorrow or 2 days, you know what I mean, to go in the studio, and, you know. By having my own studio, I could do all my demos. I don't do actually, you know, the main recordings for myself. I can do all my demos for days with Nadi, cooking in the kitchen, doing a little thing, and you just sit, man, and say, for days, run in the studio, go in for this, You know what I mean? So it just, you know, like a machine, rapid right now. So having your own studio,
Soca forever. Where you go out with that from my boy? But tell me a little bit about the song and the concept, because that's the lyrics of that also very, very powerful. I mean, and as I said, that the lyrical literally now growing on you. They're connecting with you in a serious way. Tell me about Soca forever.
So first of all, I want to big up Chinese Laundry Music. They Colonel Robertson, you know, they produced that rhythm.
Right.
And you know, the rhythm was out already with Tilt and Sunshine and Wine and all these songs. And you know, when they sent it to me, I heard the rhythm. I was going to Miami and they said, boy, I said, wait, this rhythm bad. I was talking to Ding Dong. I said, this rhythm bad. He was like, well, like, you want to be on the rhythm? I said, nah, it's just bad. And apparently he called Laundry and tell him I say the rhythm bad, and Laundry reach out to me and say, hey, I hate talking to the rhythm, and he sent the rhythm for me. You know, because I wasn't initially in the rhythm. So I just want to shout them out for sending the rhythm to me. And one day when I was just doing a little warm up and a little exercise before I went on date, the whole thing, whole melody just rise until. I was actually watching behind my house. And I have a kind of hill, a slant behind my house with trees. And I just seeing that like Soca supposed to be on the top, you know. We go rise until Soca reach the high mountain. You know what I mean?
Lyrikal, so glad that you took time to drop by, brother.
Yes, man. Cheers
I
again.
really appreciate it. Cheers.
Blessings.
Cheers.
You take a like sip, you know.
And I want you to continue taking Soca to the highest mountain.
The highest mountain. Yes.
Take us on with Soca forever.
Let me do it.
Badam.
Kappa Joe!
Yeah. First off, let me big up the ones them who start to create the culture, the legends who pass. Calypso to soca, me love to me. All we want is, what them are for we. All we want is what them are for we. Boy, tell them respectfully. Make soca a genre, we want we own. It's a lifestyle everyday thing, non-stop celebrating. So what them are for we, can't make we unhappy. So we go rise until, soca reach the high mountain. Rise like sun coming up in the morning. So we go rise until Soca pick the high mountain. Rise like sun coming up in the morning. Forever we do it. Together we groove it. What we say is Soca forever, forever we do it. Soca forever. And if you have a bad day, Soca does make it better. And I say, it does bring strangers together. And in the middle of the madness, we have no time for sadness, because we vibes stay high.